Hello, mis amores. I missed you guys. I know it's only been a week, but I miss you all the time. We're not constantly talking, so of course I would miss you. I mean, if I could, I'd upload a video every day. Actually, I wouldn't. Too much Vincent exposure. I also miss my phone because I don't know where I put it. It's fine. It's fine. That was Dochi. Digital detox, you know? Detoxing we're also gonna do in this video because we're not gonna be trying anything containing animal products. We're doing an animal product detox. I mean, was that not the greatest segue? Yes, where is my crown? I'm waiting. Earlier today, for the first time, I went to an all-vegan supermarket here in Berlin, which I've been meaning to check out, but never did. I think it opened a year ago and it was a big thing, mainly because, this is no ad, it's the first time that a known, normal supermarket brand chain opened an all-vegan store. Because before that store was there, actually there was an all-vegan supermarket in there, but that was from a vegan brand. That's not as revolutionary. Anyway, I've just been meaning to check it out to see what they've got, and I decided to bring you guys along. But of course, my social anxiety does not allow me to film in public, so I just made a couple of very stalker-ish, awkward, probably blurry, definitely very shaky videos to give you guys a glimpse of the store. It's very small, but it's very tidy, clean. I don't know, it felt like, even though it's a year old, it felt like almost brand new. So that was a nice experience. What wasn't a nice experience was looking at the prices, because that's actually what I'm curious about. I don't know if I'll be able to find out properly, but there obviously were things, vegan things, that they also had in other stores. To me, they felt more expensive, and I wonder if that's true. Obviously, yes, in this video, we're gonna try vegan snacks from that store. I was particularly excited because immediately after walking in, you were greeted with fruits and veggies, but also the Christmas section. Guys, I'm such a sucker for Christmassy baked goods, wintry sweets, all of that. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's September and it's already there. I'm like, why can't we have it all year long? Let's start with that, actually. So of course I had to buy filled gingerbread hearts. These are so typical here. Some people don't like the filling. I like them filled, but they also come without filling. Yes. I had no idea they were vegan, but it also makes sense for them to be vegan, to be honest. See, you've got little hearts. It's just amazing. Cheers. I always get the dark chocolate one. Milk chocolate, too sweet. Dark chocolate, spectacular. Give me 16 of those. And you best believe I will eat 16 of those. I'm not even sure if I've ever had a home-baked or freshly baked version of those, but these are fire. Fire. I'm giving you the fire. No. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Again, these were just things that I kind of wanted to buy. Okay, this is actually something I've already tried in a video, kind of. This is just a different flavor, and I didn't like it in the video. They're kind of salami stick-like. Also, it's a different kind of salami. It's like, I wouldn't even know. They're called Peitschen, which is whip, but this one is piri piri flavored. Actually, I don't know what that means. Oh, chili. Why did I get that? I remember not fully loving these. I think it was more about the texture. See, this is a whip. Oh, it broke. Yeah, no, it's the texture. It's just so dry. The flavor is nice. It's almost like I'm eating dough. Something very floury, you know? The flavor is actually really nice. The price also is fine. I don't want to give them any more hate. I would not buy them again. Maybe if they come out with a new flavor. Or maybe if they put like new recipe on the packaging, because that's gonna get me. Because like, I'm rooting for you. We were all No, I don't think you were rooting for them. Tyra. Moving on. Ooh, okay. We've got jackfruit chips. I know in vegan cuisine, jackfruit is not untypical, especially as a meat substitute, but I have never worked with jackfruit before. Worked with it. I feel like I've tried it, but like not properly. And I definitely have never tried chips, which is interesting. Kind of smells like apple and cinnamon. This is not seasoned or flavored. It's literally just dried jackfruit. Why does it smell like apple cinnamon? It doesn't taste like it. I like this. It's almost giving banana chip flavor-wise, but obviously they're thinner, the banana chips. But they do have something a little bit more acidy, fruity in there. They kind of taste like a mix between banana and mango, which is amazing. I love bananas and mangoes are my favorite fruit. I'm not sure this is something that I would ever like go for. Also because it's just 45 grams, which is like nothing. But costs a price. €3. It's just a lot. Actually, that reminded me, in the same section, I saw dried kiwi. Of course, they're able to freeze dry any fruit, but I've just never seen kiwi. But it was even more expensive. It cost like €4 for less. So I was like, I'm very tempted and curious, but I cannot justify this price. Anyway, moving on. Yay! I cannot walk past plantain chips and not get them. And you can't get them at normal stores. I actually got 2 different flavors. This is vegan cheese flavor. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. That's funny. I love plantain, but that's the reason why I don't get them often, because you can only get them at like specific stores and I'm not always close to them. I do want to try the other flavor at the same time, and this is truffle flavored. I've never had flavored plantain chips. I've only ever had the normal kind. Maybe slightly salted ones. Every day I'm truffling. I also like that. Oh, shake me. Vegan cheese is gonna be interesting. Yeah, they don't smell very cheesy. I do get something cheesy. There's not enough of it. It does get lost quickly. Plantains do have quite a strong flavor, I think. Or at least stronger than a normal potato. You have a hint of cheese in the beginning and then it just gets lost. I like these though. This is your task for the week. If you've never had plantain chips, try and get them and tell me what you think of them. Truffle should always be really strong. Do you like truffle? I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I know it's also a controversial flavor. Sure, they don't look very seasoned. Not gonna lie. They don't smell it either. A little bit in the beginning, not enough. And also, then it's lacking salt, I think. They are tasty. See, I'm just thinking if someone asked me without me knowing what flavor they are, I'm not sure I'd be able to tell. And that tells you that that flavor is not strong enough. But I love this. These should be everywhere. A better version of them. I'll help you. I can be your product tester or developer, really. Didn't study any like food science or so, but I'd be a great product developer. Moving on. Oh, yeah, I was curious about this because this is a red lentil dal. Your 6-minute super lunch, 100% organic and vegan. This is one of those ready-made foods, you know, just add 200 milliliters of water, and I wanted to try this.
Say goodbye to junk food. Our organic super lunches provide you with all the energy and nutrients to keep you going throughout the day. That's vegan power.
I'm not sure this amount would keep me satisfied. This does cost €4, and I don't know, for €4 you can get other stuff as well. And just to kind of compare, we've also got for $1.29 only an instant soup. This is a chickpea soup. Stir and mix well for 1 minute. This you can eat right away then. Alright, who wants soup? Hot. So our chickpea soup we can try already. I made it a little bit thicker because I do prefer my soup to be a little on the thicker side. This still looks kind of watery. I don't know, is this really just chickpea? Now who thought this was a good idea? This is so bad. This is this is what meat eaters think vegans eat. This is watery. It has a hint of chickpea flavor, but it's also like, why? Why did we not season it? Anyway, I'm just quickly gonna move on because that was the worst thing I've tried in a while. Hopefully the red lentil dal can save me. It definitely does smell flavorful. I mean, we're coming from nothing. This actually tastes fresh. The texture is a little odd. Oh, there, ginger. And a lot of spices. I would love this as lunch every day. Realistically, I would need to. I love this.
Feel good vegan power.
I mean, it could probably still be even more seasoned, but just this amount is really great. Let me get out the stuff that's in the fridge. So the first thing I got, I don't know, this just did not look very German and I had to get it. It's a Brötchen. Yes, they're very German, but they're never packaged like this in Germany. I've never seen that. They look so fresh, so good. This is a veggie schnitzel in a Brötchen that unfortunately is very soft. Yeah, but we've got cucumber, tomato. I don't know. Let's unwrap it. This was relatively expensive though. This was €3.90, which, you know, putting all of the stuff together, veggie schnitzels are usually, they're very expensive. Maybe this vegan Brötchen isn't a Brötchen, but like a burger bun, because that's what it's giving. I don't know. Does it not look good and appetizing? So the first bite kind of tasted like a Bremer, which we have this fish fast food chain basically in Germany. I think the cheapest item is like a bun with some sort of fried situation in there. And the schnitzel definitely tastes like that fried situation, but I think it's supposed to be fish. So it definitely looks prettier than it tastes. It's a little dry. I don't hate it, I'd eat it, but I'd also take like 60 minutes to eat it because it's kind of hard to eat. The sauces in there are just not enough. I don't hate it, but I think there's a reason why I never get these ready-made buns. But I'm excited for the next thing. Maybe that'll liven up the bun anyway, because I got a no tuna salad. So far, I think I've tried vegan tuna twice. It was always very dry. And this can be dry because this is a no tuna salad. Something that you put on bread or buns, kind of like they show on the packaging, obviously. I think I've said it on the channel as well. Something that I miss about being veggie is seafood. I love seafood and fish. But now I haven't had it in over 6 years, so maybe I wouldn't even love it anymore, but I did always love it. So this is wheat-based. Maybe I'm getting a bit of fish. Actually, kind of giving me herring rather than tuna, to be honest. Yeah, actually, yeah. So this is definitely no tuna salad. It's tasty, I will eat it, but this is not what's on the packaging. I do have a very fishy flavor in my mouth though. Very herring. Though. More refrigerated stuff. Vegan tiramisu. This I was excited about because obviously you can compare it so easily to tiramisu. We've all had great tiramisu in our life, right? But for tiramisu, dairy and eggs are so essential that we'll see. You know what? Maybe I believe in it. The tiramisu is $1.80, which I think is kind of okay. To be fair, refrigerated tiramisu will just never be as good as freshly made tiramisu. It just looks sad with the coconut powder on top. Coconut powder? Yeah. All mushy and like moist. It smells good though. The cream is very creamy. It's not like aerated and light, you know? It's almost giving custard. In saying that, I think with a different cookie, because the cookie is very sandy somehow, I think this could work. I can see this. But I also think if you add coffee and cocoa powder to anything, you will always get tiramisu. Add a cream and you're fine. I think tiramisu is just something that is so easy to make good, but not easy to make super duper great. This ready-made vegan version. Was never gonna cut it. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't buy this again, but I'm not sure I've ever bought refrigerated tiramisu anyway. One more refrigerated thing is this vegan drink, which I wanted to try mainly, not really because it's vegan, because that is nothing new. This actually also doesn't have coffee beans. It's beanless iced coffee. I have no idea what cichurin is, but that's what it's mainly based on, I guess. There's vitamin B2, B3, B6, and B12, and iron in there, so that's supposed to lessen your fatigue. You know what? I like the packaging. Yeah. That's definitely no coffee. Yeah, this is a flavor you really gotta get used to. It tastes very oat milky. They do say you gotta get used to coffee flavor as well, so maybe it's just one of those things. But the first time, very bitter. I mean, coffee is also bitter, but like not this kind of bitter. Have you guys ever had a beanless coffee? I don't even know how to describe it. I just know that I will not be spending any more money on this. Let's move on. Ooh, look at that. We've got Forest Gum. Oh, Forest Gum is the brand actually. We've got Mushroom Magic. These aren't drugs. They definitely make chewing gum that isn't really great. Oh, I thought they were gonna be very different. Oh, I don't like the texture because they're not very chewy. They're like, you can bite through them easily. Flavor is nice. Actually, I think I could get used to the texture. It's just that I compare it to regular gummies. They seem hard, but then they're so easy to bite through, which is just odd. They're actually very flavorful. $1.80 for 100 grams. I don't know what gummies usually cost because again, I don't buy them. But if I was into gummies, I'd buy them again. I think we've only got a couple more things left. Like this, which I have no idea what this is. Water lily pops? Pink salt flavored. It's apparently an Indian snack, it says on the packaging. The popped seeds belong to the prickly water lily plant and grow in natural waters. My childhood snack is sure to surprise you with its crunch and light taste. Enjoy this balanced vegan snack anytime. Sounds very interesting. Roasted seeds from Uriel ferox. Okay. Oh, cheers. Oh. Do I like them? The texture is so great. I don't think the flavor is. It tastes like burned, roasted, smoked. That's why I don't like it. Oh, actually, when there's more salt, it's nicer. A little too roasted, I think. I feel like I'm eating coal. But I see the vision. It's just... Okay, guys, we need another banger. Yes. We've got cocoa chunks. Strawberry flavored. To be honest, I'm not sure if you're meant to eat them as a snack. They also came banana flavored. I love. It's coconut flakes, gluten-free starch, syrup, sugar, strawberry. These are nice. The texture is a little odd because they are kind of dry, but they aren't. I could eat this up. So that tells you that this is a great product, I think. The strawberry flavor is very strong. I think there could be a little bit more coconut flavor because the strawberry kind of drowns out the coconut. Overall, really great. We started off so strong. Good thing I still have them. I think overall my impression hasn't really changed. I think everything kind of sort of looks great, often lacks in flavor. I'm very, very impressed with the dal. I love that one. That one surprised me the most probably. I mean, I did like the plantain chips, but yeah. My other favorite thing were the cocoa chunks. To me, it just all seems so expensive still. I know there's always this debate of people saying they can't afford to be vegan, and then some vegans say you can always find a way. Maybe not necessarily always. There are some great snacks. You just have to find the really good ones. Let's just make everything super cheap and affordable. Okay, I'm sweating. Maybe it's from all the sugar I've just consumed. This was a cute little video, just me trying stuff, which I love doing, obviously. I hope it's also interesting to you, especially for my non-Germans, to see what kind of snacks we've got here. I mean, I'm sure I've got viewers from India. Please tell me more about the water lily pops, because are they supposed to be so smoky and taste like nothing else, really? This was fun, cute. I'll see you guys next week. Now, I just already said my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye.